Hello everybody, we're coming to you live from Vidcon here at the panel for how to get a Vidcon show with only 10,000 subscribers. I'm here with myself and all of these lovely people. So how do you do it? Well, it's pretty simple. You fake it.
Special thank you to VidCon for giving me permission to do that bit. That was really nice of them. And yeah, I wasn't doing a show there, but I was at Vidcon2023. This was my first VidCon, and I got so into it that I made my own merch to wear every single day. And the craziest stuff happened, and I even ended up meeting some really big and nice YouTubers. So stick around and let me know in the comments if you actually see their stuff. But yes, I loved VidCon. Getting there was difficult though, and very expensive. The airline I traveled with gave me a lot of trouble. I don't want to get into the nitty-gritty of it, but let's just say as a dyslexic, hard of hearing claustrophobe, me and airlines just don't get along. So please just take a second to listen to today's anti-sponsor, JetBlue.
Don't fly with JetBlue, they will screw you. Don't fly with JetBlue, they will, and you fuck you, JetBlue.
Click the link below to find out when you can buy the song. I am not joking. Please buy the song. I lost so much money. And back to the video. So VidCon kicked off with a really big ticket line, which sounds bad, but I was really looking forward to the lines. I had a creator badge and I was ready to meet some other creators. And there were other creators, and I got to talk to them. And there were cosplayers, and I got to talk to them. And a guy with a shirt that said, "I'm famous on the internet," and I got to... well, actually, I didn't get to talk to him, which was upsetting. I wanted to see if it was true. Well, guess I'll never see him again. Anyway, first day doesn't have a lot of events. Again, super down to talk to people. Most extroverted animator you'll ever meet. I'm cooped up all day, and I need to breathe in that social energy. So I looked around for other people with creator badges, and I found this guy sitting down. Hey, are you a YouTuber? Yeah.
Hooray!
We actually spent most of the first day together. His name is Andy Morris. He makes those really cool playing piano outside videos, and he puts these really funny captions on people's reactions. They're great videos, and you should check them out. And oh my God, he has a lot of subscribers. I did not know that the first day. You should check him out. I'll leave a link right here at the end of the video. The end. And we went to the place with the food trucks and where most people are, or at least I think where most people are. VidCon's kind of a mystery treasure maze. And there was this cool wall where you were supposed to write what inspires you. And there was a cloud on it, so I had to claim it. And the only way to claim it was by dragging a trash can to the wall, standing on it, and almost dying. Luckily, these two other people stepped in, so I didn't. And they ended up using the same trash can. So obviously, now we are trash can siblings, and we are bound by the recycling cause. I also left the trash can nearby, so maybe I have a lot of trash siblings, and I don't even know it. I made a lot of stickers too, so I also put one of those guys. Remember, believe in Billy Billiam. I actually did a whole I Spy thing like Waldo. Wait, did any of you find this channel that way? You have to tell me. You legally have to tell me if that happened. There was also this one sticker that I was really proud of and handed to people. ClaudyView handed me the sticker, winked, and walked away. I actually made a lot of different stickers. The end of the first day of VidCon ended with the Daniel Thrasher show, which both Andy and I were really looking forward to. I guess that should come as no surprise, huh? They're both funny piano guys. I'm a funny guy with a hopefully top charter song soon. We really enjoyed the show. It was amazing. It kind of reminded me of a Bo Burnham show, actually. But instead of the cynicism that makes you question the fate of humanity, it was more of that classic Daniel Thrasher unraveling thread into madness. It was great. And after that, the first day of VidCon ended with a huge dance party hosted by DJ Connie, a magical unicorn. The party actually seemed to start off with pretty low energy to me. Only a few people were dancing. So I turn to Andy and I say, "Andy, do me a favor. Count how many people I can get to dance." 2 seconds later, I'm in a full freaking conga line with half the people there. All of my trash brethren joined along. I tried to get a video of it, but it was like Bigfoot. It disappeared the second I got my camera out. Poor Andy was too jet lagged to count, unfortunately. So let's just leave it to a practical 50,000 people, right? The second day you can actually get into VidCon, and there was a bunch of cool stuff. There was all these games. Someone gave me rhinestones. There was a SpongeBob SquarePants set. But of course, the real main attraction was the ginormous Squishmallow Pit. The line filled out and got closed so fast, for good reason, because it was a giant Squishmallow Pit. I wanted to do it so bad, but there was no chance I was gonna do it that day. So I decided right then and there to fight jet lag, wake up super early, and jump in the Squishmallow Paradise tomorrow. For now, I just kept going to events and shows. One of the last shows I saw had Let Me Explain Studios doing a YouTube parody of a modern Major General. And from one fellow theater kid animator to another Let Me Explain Studios, let me just say, bravo, very well done. On the way to that show, though, I actually did end up running into Daniel Thrasher. Oh, cool, I should tell him I like his videos and whatnot. So I was like, okay, Claude, he's probably rushing to an event. You've got an event to go to. Just say, great show yesterday, and keep going. And I'm like, good, sounds like a good plan. And then I say, hey, great show yesterday. And then I just freaking zoom past him. So his response was kind of like, oh, hey, I appreciate it. Which, in retrospect, seems rude of me. But as I was walking away, congratulating myself on another successful human interaction, a thought pops into my head. You know what would have been fun? If you told him about Andy. Why don't you tell me these things before? Could you imagine if I introduced them to each other? I could have given him a letter of recommendation for a collaboration, and they could have done a really funny video together. And then I would have seen it, and I would have been like, heh, I did that. Unless he sees Andy as a competition, in which case I could have volunteered him in a duel to the death. You would have liked that, right, Andy? You would have appreciated me volunteering you without consent into a Hunger Games scenario with a YouTuber you liked. Wouldn't that have been amazing? But he really did have a show to get to, and when I turned around, he was gone. So, maybe I'll run into him again? Hey, yeah, sorry, two-parter. But stay
Next time on ClaudyView,
Whoa, what is this?
will she get her own personal Squishmallow from the pit?
What, you get to keep one?
Will she stop Daniel Thrasher?
Stop. Stop him from doing what?
Will she get 10,000 subscribers?
Well, there's a few spoilers of that one.
Join in next week to find out.
Maybe next week.
Nope, definitely next week. Get to work. Stress.
Hey, didn't wink and give me a sticker.